Hello, everyone. Welcome to GenrePlay, the spinoff of our podcast, GenreTainment. I'm your GM, Marks Pyle, joined by these awesome folks here for our actual play of Call of Cthulhu in the Old West setting. Yeah. Yeah. And our studio audience is joining us. As we go down darker trails, this is session 4, where we continue scenarios in the book Shadows over Stillwater. And just a note, that book's published by Chaosium and written by Kevin Ross, C.L. Werner, and Mike Mason. And you can go get it. Okay, Chaosium. Yes,
say that 5 times fast.
I hear some people call it Chaosium or something. I don't know if it's British pronunciation is different.
Wouldn't it be Chaosium, or am I just saying an American?
I think it would be Chaosium.
I don't know. It's that. It's chaos with IUM on it. Like Cthulhu, it's a mystery. It was made for Cthulhu to speak. You know, it's hard for English speakers.
Oh, okay. And you lose sanity trying to say it.
I know. Every time I say it, we lose sanity.
I'm still trying to say it.
Let's stop saying it. All right. So, well, if you enjoy the show, please let us know. You can leave a comment, like an episode, subscribe, let people know about it, or you can join our Patreon, get bonus content, and we'll have links in the show description for everything we've been mentioning. So let's recap on session 3, or recat, if you will. Let me switch over, boom, to a cat, and let's do that recat, okay? Y'all gather around now, you hear? I got a yarn to spin about our latest dust-up in the wild, wicked West. After our ragtag bunch of heroes uncovered the fate of the Owen brothers' mine and gave a loose account, leaving out the part about the undead with black goo in their mouths, they became the talk of the town. Judge Orville Thatcher paid gunfighter Anna Louise a visit at the behest of Marshal Ted Whitman of Stillwater. Marshal and Anna Louise go way back, with his son being an old friend who bit the dust in a gunfight. Turns out the Marshal's only other son was bushwhacked by an outlaw named Hank Hanratty. Hanratty's got a bounty on his head, dead or alive, for $600. And the Marshal wants Anna Louise to fetch him some justice. She agrees and ropes in preacher man Montgomery, who ain't no preacher, and gadget maker Odessa Smithy. On the long trail to Stillwater, they find themselves dogged by a young farmer girl named Bee. In a showdown for best mentor, Anna Louise ends up impressing with a fancy trick shot and takes Bee on as her sidekick. As they near the town, a strange tremor rattles the ground and they spot a figure shuffling far off in the hills. Searching for him, all they find are befuddling tracks. Back on their way, they ride into town, and some folks they jaw with seem a mite peculiar. A visit to the marshal's office and jail stirs up some uncomfortable memories, and a strange man in the hooskull named Marty Blankard, who seems plumb loco. At the Sweetwater Saloon, the posse digs up all sorts of gossip, maybe more than they can make sense of. Hanratty sometimes saunters into the saloon with his brother-in-law Luke, who has a claim in the hills south of town. Luke, Probish's wife, June, moses into town once a week to fetch supplies at the general store. There are earthquakes if the cattle and horses spooked. A fellow named Tim Reynolds swears there's an Apache ghost up on the Mesa.
Mesa.
That's not how we say it in the South.
Sorry. Habit.
Some folks reckon laundry owner Lee Chen has been setting off rockets. There are some folks gone missing, like Prospector Virgil Wright. He's been gone for a month, and Stu Jacobs' little girl Mandy vanished this spring. Folks reckon Cruzado and his Chiricahua Apaches are to blame, who've been seen up in the knife cut Mesa and might be hiding out in the deep canyon. The posse, unsure how to track down Hanratty, decides to pay Lee Chen a visit. But before they step inside, Montgomery spots a priest on horseback from his past he'd rather not cross paths with. Father William Brimley. What in tarnation's going on in Stillwater? Nothing good, that's for certain. Let's see what happens next as they continue down darker trails.
What was the name of that girl that was supposedly kidnapped?
Mandy?
Mandy?
Amanda.
Wait, there's someone
Maybe.
kidnapped?
They're blaming the Apache.
Oh, that's right.
Stu Jacobs' daughter, Mandy.
Mandy.
He's a rancher.
They always blame the natives.
All right, and I also sent you a copy of the map of the town to help you out a little bit, so it's not so small on screen.
Oh, in our email, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, were we going to see Lee Chen? Is that kind of what we?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. You're heading there.
I think that's what we decided.
Asking about the fireworks.
All right, so let's start off. Well, so Montgomery sees the father riding
right.
by, and you kind of very obviously
Put it in
to
my
everyone
hand.
else. Yeah,
I put my hat.
kind of like that. Yeah. So all of you notice that. I think it's kind of odd, whether you say anything about it or not.
Odd
it's up to
about
you.
that.
And as you're coming up to stepping up and to go into the laundry, what do you guys do? What are you saying to each other?
How come you're avoiding that dude?
What's his
Oh,
dude
him.
thing? Sorry. No, go ahead, sorry.
Him. He's nothing but trouble. I've met him before. Tends to get in my way, and I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't see me, if that's all right with you all.
Yeah, fine by me.
All right, by me.
Yeah, he's real mean, dude. Don't get caught up with him.
Did you owe him money or something?
Not him per se. He might represent some people who think they're owed money. Let's put it that way.
All right. That's fair. Money trouble. Gotcha.
Everything's money trouble.
Hmm.
I'm gonna open my thermos now and get me some tea.
I'll tell you what, let's catch this hand-ratty character, and you won't have to worry none about that trouble.
That's right. And my cat just brought me a ball. How nice.
You
Good
have a cat? Your character? Did you have a pet of some sort? Did I read that in your character sheet?
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that. What are you doing?
Yeah, what won't that pop up right now? So we haven't mentioned it before.
I'm looking for it. Was it a monk? I remember what it was. Yeah, you'll see a little green little gecko come out of my little overcoat pocket and go on the shoulder. And I'm like, now, Fernando, not right now. You belong back in there. What are you doing? People don't like seeing you. Put him back.
How cute.
Oh, don't say that to him. It goes to his head. Should we go talk to this Lee? Stop moving in there. Should we go talk to this Lee Chen guy? He's throwing some fireworks or something.
All right, let's go.
And people think that's the source of the earthquakes. Is that what it is?
They say that they've been seeing fireworks up in the sky occasionally. I think it's him doing it because
I
he
think
did
they're
it.
separate issues, the earthquakes and the.
He put on a show in town last 4th of July. So they all think he might be doing that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of explosives. Those worked out pretty well for us last time we needed them. So sure, let's since now we're a bit of a connoisseur of such things, let's take a look. Let's see what he's got.
Every single time we see trouble now, the first thing we do is start wicking dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kept
Wait
all the
first,
dynamite, right?
questions later.
Yeah. Yeah, we kept the dynamite. We kept the dynamite and the money,
Oh, of
the
course.
silver.
All right, so you go inside the laundry building, and it sounds weird for some reason saying it that way, but and you see this short, chubby, Chinese-looking man. He's in early 40s, kind of a big smile, and he's like welcome, welcome. I'm not going to do a Chinese accent or anything. It is broken English, so just imagine.
Holding his breath, waiting.
And how can I help you? Clothes? You have clothes? Dirty clothes?
Well,
Are you Lee Chen?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
My name's Beef.
we do have dirty clothes,
No,
but I don't think it's over here.
Yeah, he kind of looks at your clothes. Not dirty clothes, dirty clothes.
We're here because of some. Well, we're here to find a certain dangerous man, and well, we were just curious about the fireworks that were going on out in the. You may have seen them. They've been going out on outside somewhere out in the wilderness, whatever. And we heard that you're kind of into that yourself, and I was just curious about that. Having never really been into fireworks before, I haven't really seen them much where I come from, and I was curious if you could tell us anything about those things. Are they like dynamite?
So he gets kind of this irritated look on his face, and he starts shaking his head and goes, "No, no, rockets, no mine. Mine from San Francisco, 4th of July. No, no rockets."
They must be real pretty. I see there's like tension, and I'm trying to distract him from that.
Can I roll a psychology, even though I'm sure this guy's not guilty?
Go for
Or
it.
whatever, to try to see. Yeah.
To try to see if he's lying or something. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. I rolled a 3. That is a critical success. Or whatever the second one is. Hard success.
Okay. And B, did you want to like try charm or something on him? Calm him down?
Yep.
I can't remember if it's called charm.
Yeah, charm is one of
Okay.
them.
Charm.
Charm or
Ooh, that
persuade.
would be really hard for me.
Or persuasion. Is there a persuasion one on there?
There is persuade.
Yeah, you could try that if it's better.
Yeah, we'll go with charm. That is a no. My it's at 15. I got a 33. So
No. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be listening to what you're saying. He seems very frustrated. And
I rolled a 23 in charm. That's a success, regular success for me.
Oh, what do you say, Tim?
I just say, oh shoot.
Calm the fuck down.
You're helping out your sidekick, huh? He's like, let me show you how it's done.
Yeah. It's okay. We hear you put on a really great 4th of July show for everybody, and everyone really appreciated it.
Well, he's like, oh, well, yes. Big fireworks from San Francisco.
Do you happen to know who might be setting off, or what kind of fireworks might be getting set off recently? If it's not yours, do you know anything about the ones that have been getting set off?
So, as you say that, Montgomery, when you do your psychology thing, as far as you can tell, he seems to be not trying to deceive you or anything. He seems to be telling the truth. And seems very agitated. Like he's been hearing this a lot.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Can I sneak around to the back? Like maybe back up while they're talking to him and like go around to the back and take, because I feel like as a grease monkey or something, I might be able to take a look at this stuff and see for myself what he has. and what kind of firepower it is, if it's related.
Sure. Go ahead and try stealth, and you can get a bonus die for that. So you can roll it twice, take the best. Because he's distracted.
What's his answer to my question?
Well, let me see if he catches Odessa trying to sneak around or not.
Well, I asked him first.
This all happened at the same time. It's fluid.
34. Where's my stealth? Stealth is 40. So yes, that's regular success.
All right. So as Anna Louise, as you walk in and help you kind of step in and help your sidekick out. You tell him that, kind of calms him down a little bit. Odessa, you can kind of see Odessa kind of creeping back there behind the counter and in the back room. And you asked him about these rockets and stuff.
Yeah, if he knows anything about them, like what kind they are and who might be setting them off.
He gets a little agitated again and goes, "No, I don't know anything about these rockets. No rockets. Here."
I suppose you've been asked this quite a bit from the sound of your voice there.
Yes.
And,
yes.
And I appreciate it and everything. And believe me, when we're done with this place, we're going to have some real dirty clothes to be cleaned. And so I reckon we'll be coming back here for sure. What would you say it would take to clean something like, and I like show my overcoat to him, just further distracting him from looking back at Odessa.
Yeah, I wish they had prices and stuff for this.
It's okay.
$50. No.
Oh my God.
10 cents.
Yeah, probably like 10 cents.
He's a rapper?
Or something for that. Yeah. Something like, oh, yes, 10 cents. 10 cents. Have it done 2 hours, or, next day. You can do it overnight.
Oh, you don't got, I'd pay silver to have it done that fast. These are some mighty good service you give here. And, well, to Miss Anna Louise's question over here, do you know what type of rockets they're firing? Like, do you know, how'd you get your rockets? Maybe we can go down that path, and maybe they got it the same way you got yours.
He's like, I got mine at San Francisco. These rockets look like fireworks, but different than my rockets. I don't know where they are. Yeah, maybe I hear people talk who aren't trying to blame me. I hear some people say maybe it's maybe road bandits communicating to talking, or those prospectors. Maybe they having some fun.
Can I use spot hidden to see if there's anything out of place, like things that I wouldn't expect to see?
Yeah, you don't see any fireworks or anything unusual at this point, but yes, you can try spot hidden and see if there's anything hidden.
He probably used them all.
Mr. Chen, have you been living here your whole life?
Odessa, no, nothing.
No.
Okay. And then for you, B, he's like, been here for 1 year with my children and wife. I work hard, support my family. Want no trouble. No trouble.
Brought you all the way out here. Sure is an odd place to settle, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's just like everyone else, trying to get a new start in my life, our lives.
That sounds weird. Can I roll for I don't know what it would be. I don't know.
See if he's lying.
What's it called? Yeah, what's it called?
Like psychology?
In this world?
I don't think he's lying.
No, I don't think he's lying.
I'm not saying he's lying, but I think
You can still roll for it.
I don't think it's weird that he moves a year. He's like 40 years old, moves all the way out here in the middle of nowhere to run a laundromat. Like, I don't know. Seems a bit
40. That was before antibiotics. Like, people died pretty young. This might be his retirement plan.
I don't know if they thought of retirement back then, but I don't know. I just thought it was weird
Did anybody retire back then? I think they.
Not
I don't
really.
think there's a thing. So what would be that role? Psychology?
Probably psychology, yeah.
Ugh, I'm not gonna succeed at that. Well, I mean, I'd be very
Try.
surprised.
You never know.
You got
You always
C.
got a chance.
Shoot. I tried. I rolled a 97.
I mean, when
I have.
I
I
think
have. Yeah.
Don't forget, everyone, whenever you succeed at a skill, to make sure you check mark it too.
But how do you? So my, like, if you're rolling 100, like my thing is at 10.
So you need to roll 10 or less. And a 1 is always a success.
this means 0. The double 0 means that it's,
Okay, the double 0 is. So how would you roll under 10? How's that possible?
so you have to do double 0 and then anything on the other die would be under 10.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so now I rolled 12.
You can use luck if you want.
You can minus luck.
You can
Yeah,
subtract
you can take
2
luck and
points.
subtract it from your roll.
You can subtract 2 luck points to get 10.
Let's do that. See
Okay,
if there's
so-
anything else we can.
But
find
keep in
out.
mind, if you use luck to succeed at a roll, you don't get to check off the skill
Yeah, that's
as
okay.
having succeeded.
Yeah.
All right, so -2 on your luck.
Yeah.
And you kind of think about it, and you feel that it seems honest, genuine. That he must have come from something. It seems like there's a dark memory that he must have been leaving behind to move forward. Perhaps it was his father. No, I'm sorry. As Freud would say. No, it's good psychology. I'm just joking around. But
when did Hank go missing?
Hank? Well, Hank didn't go missing. He's the outlaw. That's kind of
Wait, who's the guy we're looking for?
Hank
Hanratty.
He's bad,
Yeah.
though.
That's what I mean. So Hank
He didn't go
Hanratty-
missing. He just hasn't showed up
Right.
for a bit. But
Right. So when was that? Because he's the one we're looking for.
we did
Yeah,
get when he was last here. Yeah, I forget what it was.
Yeah, he comes. You heard in the saloons that he typically comes here with his brother-in-law. Once every 7-10 days, something like that. A week or a little more in a week to hang out in the saloon. And his wife, or not his wife, his sister, or his brother-in-law's wife, goes to the general store like once a week or so, because they live in a cabin somewhere south,
So he hasn't showed up in like 2 weeks. Is that the idea?
something like that. Yeah, they haven't seen him since he shot the deputy.
Oh, okay.
That's what the marshal wants your guys' help with.
Is it wrong that I got that song "I Shot the Sheriff" stuck in my head now?
No, it's,
I did too,
as soon as-
actually.
As soon as I
Yeah.
said it. There's just some things. Like, who you gonna call? And stuff. There's certain words.
Well, Mr. Chin, I thank you for your help, and we're hoping to make this place a little bit safer for you and your people.
Good.
Right.
You want to clean your clothes?
Mhm.
Right.
I don't
guess
think I
need
brought
to
another pair of clothes.
I can give you a group discount. Clean all your clothes for just $1.10. All of them.
I mean, it's a pretty good deal.
Not bad.
But you said 10 cents for one. Now it's $1.10 for.
Well, you were
group.
saying your coat or something. You're
Yeah.
talking about all your clothes.
So if he's washing all your clothes, what are you going to be walking around town in?
Yeah.
Who says I need to walk around in anything?
Birthday suit.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, we'll be back. We're about to get dirty, I think. Real dirty.
Oh my.
Might even have to charge us more.
Who says that?
And it's not meant to be innuendo in any way.
We're about to
That's
get
the
real dirty.
moment that I'm going to try
Ain't
to
meant to be in my window. What?
behind him.
Yeah, right in the window.
All right, Odessa sneaks back out. Yep. And Mr. Chin never noticed. So
Why do they call you Chin?
That's his name.
That's my name.
Oh,
As plain as the nose on his face. Or chin on his face. Something like that.
I thought it was like some people call each other Mr. Nose. Never mind. All right. Terrible.
Group rate $1.20. Anything else? Anything else?
Nope. I guess we leave.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Jim. We'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nods. Gets back to work. All right. You walk out in the street. What are you going to do next? You have that map in front of you?
I was gonna say we
First
got that
look at
map.
Odessa. Well, I said first
So
we look at
we're-
Odessa and say, "Did you find anything?"
Oh, yeah.
Not anything relevant.
Oh,
So, wait, let's just piece. What's all our info? There's this June lady, like Luke's wife, that we were. That
Yeah, we got
might come into
Luke.
town that we want to
Luke's
kind
or brother-in-law of Hank. We know that, right?
of right.
Why am I talking about that? Yeah, we know Luke is the brother-in-law of Hank, and June is his wife. That is the sister of Hank.
Mm-hmm.
We know that they have a manor somewhere outside of town, and I think we even got directions to that manor, if I remember right. Right?
Well, it's
Yeah,
just a cabin.
A
Yeah, it's a
cabin, yeah,
cabin.
not manor. I don't know why I said manor.
Yeah. I mean, the guy was kind of drunk, but he did write some notes for you. It's down south.
Right?
And then
And then
there's,
so we know that's down south. We know there's silver mines out here that are being mined.
Oh no.
I know, right?
I know,
and we know
right?
that.
For the rest of your life, silver mine's going to mean something completely different.
I know. And we know that. Do we know? Have we connected Hank and Luke to a silver mine or no?
They have a mine.
Yeah, they have a mine.
They do
That's
have
where
a
their
mine.
cabin
Okay.
is.
Oh, okay.
And what I had a note about a Victor or Vincent. What was that for?
Well, I think that was a person who is really bad at names trying to tell us stuff.
I got a question. If Hanratty has a mine outside of town, periodically he and his partner, whoever that is going to have to come back into town some point for supplies. So why don't we check out the general store and
We should go ask. We should go ask the general store. Yeah, but keep in mind he did shoot someone last time, so he might not come back.
Yeah, I know.
But the
dollar's a dollar. General store might still be willing to make a sale.
right? Maybe he sneaks in there. True. Maybe that Victor was actually the woman who was trying to say Virgil, right? Who is the person who is that the prospector? No, that's Hank Hood. Virgil Wright was the I don't know who that is.
He was a prospector that went missing like a month
missing,
ago
okay.
or so.
He's missing with Mandy, right? Both of them.
Not
Missing
Both of them
together,
are missing.
but everybody's kind of thinking that they both got separate time periods. Could have been kidnapped by Apaches.
And Stu Jacob is the father of Mandy. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a ranch up. I think it's slightly northeast of the town.
But I don't think this Mandy or this prospector is really our business right now.
No, but it would be good if we. It'd be good if we could find June, but she's not in. We don't know when she'll be in town.
We might consider going to the schoolhouse and asking if any of Little Miss Mandy's friends might have seen something. If you see something, say something.
Wow, it's like an airport.
That's the slogan on our transit system. Okay, so wait, how old was Mandy?
She's a kid.
Okay.
But a kid like 5 or a kid like 10 or a kid like 13?
I don't know. Did he tell you?
I don't think he told us.
I don't think he said. And
I
I'm
kind of
trying to-
agree with Odessa, though. We should go to the general store.
Yeah, that should be the next place. We can ask when the last time June was in.
I'm not just saying that because I ran out of cigarettes. I've already gone through a pack. I'm gonna have to get some more.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
I ran out of my cigars, i.e., my beef jerky sticks.
Oh man, these are they're addictive. They're good.
Is that bubble tea?
It was. It's actually strawberry mochi bubble tea. Really good. Gotta put
Nice.
mochi in it.
Bubble tea's.
Done now.
So general store.
Yep.
Could
I don't see
also-
that on the list, though. Probably because I'm blind. Oh, no, it is. Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Hunter general.
Number 6, middle of town.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right, well, you guys go over to the general store and you walk up in there. Walk inside. You see a woman, probably 31 years old, if you guesstimate, behind the main counter. As you look around, you see like it has a lot of stuff you expect at a general store. It's got coffee, flour, bacon, sugar, clothing. There's clothes, there's rope, lanterns, oil. There's a spot where there's prospecting tools and mining tools. And there's also another spot with a few rifles and shotguns and revolvers with ammunition and stuff.
It's like
So-
the early Walmart.
You do
Any
notice,
people?
and you notice as you're walking up to the porch outside area and then going in, you see pretty wind chimes inside and outside the porch, and then she smiles.
Oh, those crystalline wind chimes. I forgot about those.
And as you walk in Hunter's general store, she smiles. It's kind of like, it's a smile, but she's also kind of like not like super friendly. Like she just looks like someone that's kind of like, professional, but maybe a little tired, and kind of smiles and says, "Hello, how might I help you?"
Is she lying?
Psychology check.
Psychology check.
You don't really want to help me.
I'd like to check the inventory. Does it all look new, or does some of it look like it's been sold, like used and sold to the general store for credit?
The cigarettes look used.
they're half used and brought back now. It looks like everything. It's a mix of stuff that looks like it's either a little bit new, like a few months old, to like maybe a couple years old or so.
Okay, so
don't-
those prospecting tools, like, aren't, because I'm just wondering if Hanratty came in to barter with anything. Like, I'm just kind of looking for signs, maybe in the inventory, that he was there.
Oh, okay. Nothing that really stands out to you, like they were used. Everything looks like it's stuff. It might be like a few years old, but stuff that hasn't been worn and torn or anything. It doesn't look like a pawn shop or something. It looks like this is stuff to be bought. That's supplies.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the lady and just say hello. I'm gonna introduce myself. I said, "Oh, hello. I'm Miss Odessa Smithy. Thank you so much for having us here at your store. You've got a lovely selection here. Everything looks wonderful, but I couldn't help but notice those wind chimes out on your porch. That curious crystalline thing. They make such a beautiful sound. I can't help but admire them, but I'm really partial to silver. I don't suppose you have anything in silver, or know somewhere I can get some silver and maybe make my own."
Oh, well, there's a lot of prospectors up in the hills. Some of them are silver mines. I have a few, little hodgepodge pieces of silver here if you want for jewelry, for sale
Okay.
here if you like.
So I'll.
Can I
I'll
sneak
well,
around while she's talking
Sure.
Okay.
to the back?
You're in a
If there's
store.
like, well, how's the store? Is it like the usual store back then, where it's just a counter and everything's behind the person? I guess.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, it's just a long building, and yeah.
Okay. Is there any way to sneak back behind her and
I mean,
maybe look for a ledger of some sort?
there's some shell or behind her, like behind the counter.
Yeah.
Use Fernando
Probably
as a
not.
distraction.
Take a look at this lizard.
It'd be a little hard if somebody distracted and maybe you did like a hard check. Maybe you might be able to. Yeah.
What do I have to
maybe,
roll for that?
maybe I'll distract her.
stealth.
You lean over the counter to see if there are any ledgers. I'll just pick
Yeah,
up some of
maybe
that silver and be like,
Okay, I'll try that.
"Oh, yes.
She could distract her.
What a beautiful specimen. Oh my." Be like, all
You have
right.
an outhouse.
So I'll get out some tools and ding, 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 ding. Oh, listen.
Yeah, I just want to stick my head over and see if there is a ledger first to see if it's
I'm
even
gonna make
worth.
more noise.
There
Like
does seem to be like a little ledger type thing for her to do her accounting. Yeah.
Okay. Can I grab it?
Do a hard stealth check and see.
Oh man, I have 30. It's only a 37 for me.
You also know
Yeah,
she has a shotgun down there too.
You said that it would be with an extra dice or no?
No, for this, she's like right there, and she's not. She's keeping an eye on all of you and stuff. It'd be a hard check.
I can do a hard one if I
She's got
use
more
3 luck
valuables.
points.
I don't think Lee Chen's worried about you stealing people's clothes as much as she's worried about you
I
stealing.
can do it.
Okay.
I got luck.
But it's still
As long as I don't roll
happens.
too high. Here we go. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 90.
Okay, can I just say
do
that
have
I
enough
rolled
luck.
I rolled a 20. I rolled a 20 in stealth.
Oh, really? You were trying stealth too?
Yeah.
Is that a hard or a normal success for you?
It'd still be a hard check. Is that going to be good for you for hard?
I'll have to use 3 luck points to get 17.
So maybe you both reach for it and he gets seen. You're hiding behind him.
What kind of
So okay, yeah. So this is what happens. You start to reach over there, Montgomery, and she like whips out that shotgun and kind of points at your drink and goes, "Whoa, what are you doing?" Hands on the other side, Mister. But when you do that, Anna Louise reaches over and quickly grabs it.
I just
And
go,
she doesn't notice
whoa! I'm sorry, I'm not from around here, and back in my general shop, it was fair game. You could kind of just they had like little donuts and stuff behind the counter here that you could grab.
They ain't got no
First
donuts.
thing came to my mind, goddamn.
donuts?
Well, there's no donuts here. You stand back.
All right, I'll stay back. I'm sorry, it's just a misunderstanding. That's all.
What did I see in the ledger?
Well, you probably haven't looked at it yet.
You probably haven't looked at it unless you want to.
I'm having a look at all those rifles, and I'm kind of ignoring everything that's going on. I kind of forget that we're there on business, and I'm just like, wow, may I have a look at those? I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of point to a few.
And she's like, "Oh, you want to get a new rifle?"
Maybe.
And Louise, are you gonna step outside maybe and look at that?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk outside.
Okay. So you start thumbing through it.
What do I see?
Well, you see just a bunch of orders and stuff. You do catch. You don't see Hank's name anywhere, but you do see Luke's wife's name.
June.
Yeah, June.
And when was that? And what was it for?
It's been almost a week Since last time it was food supplies and a couple of things that could be done for mining.
Can you see how long it had been since she got food before that, so we know how long it'll be probably till they get food again?
It looks like just about almost every week she gets food.
And what are the specific mining supplies that she got? Because we might need to equip ourselves as well.
Like some rope and pickaxe.
You know, mining supplies.
Yeah, mine supplies.
Mining supplies.
The little thing that you do, you would put the water in, and you could do this thing, yeah, that thing too.
She got that thing too,
Dungeoneering
huh?
She got that thing.
Yeah, she got 2 of those.
She got 2 of those. Yeah, on a deal. Buy one, get 2 for the price of one.
Go. Buy one, get one.
And 1 little piece of candy. Yeah. She got
What
that
kind
too.
of candy?
Like a caramel or something. I hope they had caramels back then.
Oh, you know what?
You know, I think
Well,
I'm gonna
I'm not
try
there. I
a
don't see it yet.
caramel-
But
A couple caramels from this lady.
isn't it called
I'm
caramel?
sorry. You want a couple caramels? What'd you say?
Why, yes, I'd like to go back inside and buy a couple of caramels.
Okay.
Around here, we say caramels.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
we ain't from around here now, are we?
We say caramel.
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 You either
It sounds
on
like
that
you're trying to be too
caramel
fancy.
carousel or go flying.
That sounds like you're
Um,
trying to be too fancy.
Yeah. I don't know. I do call it
It's like
caramel.
French.
It's just caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel. She's like, oh, okay, yes, that'd be 3 cents.
All right. Hand my money over. I got me a couple of caramels.
I come back in, I just kind of lay the book down someplace where she can find it later
Okay.
after I'm done.
That's good. I was thinking how you're going to do that.
Just crawl.
Put a box over you.
Okay, so
How much ammo do we have in this game?
Yeah, I was
worry
going to
about
ask
ammo?
you that too.
Mm.
we don't have to keep track of it too much. It's
Okay.
mostly I'm concerned about keeping track of once you've unloaded a gun and then you need to reload. So I'm not too worried about
Okay.
you having tons of bullets, unless
Okay.
unless
I
something
would
really
like to
crazy
take this
happens.
opportunity to reload everything.
Including the dynamite.
Yeah.
We're just John Wicking over here.
Little music montage. You're getting everything ready.
Quick
Um,
as Wicked West.
I think while we're at it, though, I'll I'm just thinking we probably will end up in the mines, and you just never know what we might need. So I'll buy like a couple things, like a pickaxe and 2 of those thingies. from earlier.
I have a deal on that actually.
Yeah.
Maybe get some climbing equipment
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah. We just it's just some.
Maybe get a hooded lantern.
I have lanterns in my thing already.
Oh, okay.
In
I have
my
a hooded
pack.
one, so we're good.
Let's
It's
see,
not. Mine's just not necessarily hooded though.
I don't think I have one. I'm going to buy one.
Okay.
How much does a
Yeah.
lantern cost?
Let me just.
They have
let me-
cost in the builder.
Oh, just a joke. I have $4. I forgot.
Oh, you have $4.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be enough, or maybe not.
Cash $4. Spending level 1. What does that mean?
Dollars were
$1.
worth a lot back then. So
Yeah, they were. Let me just take a quick look real quick, so I'm not guessing every little thing. Because I'm gonna get it all wrong, I'm sure. Hey, they
Yeah.
do have some stuff here.
where's
A
inventory?
lantern's 80 cents. A pickaxe would be 75 cents. You say you want rope and stuff too?
I
Do they have
already
climbing gear in
rope.
general?
I have rope, dynamite sticks, I have backpack,
Like
area
Patan?
maps.
They have like a python.
A what?
It's like the little you put for climbing. You can put in the side of walls.
Yeah, like mountain climbing stuff. I don't know if they had that. I
Oh.
don't know when that was
That
invented.
means you don't need it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is there. You want let's see here. There's clothes, medical equipment, outdoor travel gear,
No, I already have a first aid kit.
boxes of matches would be 10 cents if you wanted that. What's a gentleman's toilet set? Now I really want to know what that is.
like to shave? Like a like
I'd like to buy
that
some
might be.
I'd like to buy some matches.
You want matches? All right, that's a box of matches at 10 cents.
Alright, I'll buy one pickaxe just because we might, I don't know where we'll end up. Might need it. Alright.
If you want a parasol,
A
silk
parasol.
one, it's $1. Yeah.
Is it a pink parasol?
What is a parasol?
It's like an
a
umbrella but fancy.
lacy
Like for the
umbrella.
beach.
For blocking out the sun.
It's not really any good for rain.
No, it's for sun. So you can keep your skin all nice and light. Not sunburned.
Aw.
Don't eat it.
I was trying to see if there was a
Alright.
better gun I could buy, but it
Alright.
doesn't look like there is.
I don't have money for more weaponry, so that's it. I'll just get that pickaxe and
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anybody want anything else? See, we got something else.
If we're okay on ammo, then I don't need to buy anything else.
I'm gonna buy a healing potion.
Sure.
Coffee.
do you guys think
My
it
health
would be
potion.
suspicious or useful to
A healing potion would be suspicious. Yes.
no, I'm just thinking like if we were to leave since Julie comes here regularly or June, like leave a note for her. I don't know, to meet us.
And say what? Oh, to meet us?
Yeah, well, because she's
I don't
We'd
think
have
that
to
would
have
work. I imagine she's on edge considering her brother just killed a deputy.
I think it depends what we do with the note. I don't think we could say the truth, obviously. We'd have to
yeah.
we'd have to do it as like a opportunity or
Oh,
something.
I have an idea. What if we buy all of the caramels, all of them, and then leave a note saying if you ever want to have caramel again, you will meet us at this place at this time at high noon. And then maybe we can work out a deal.
So I would
I don't
think
think
the
that'll work.
caramel I think the caramel might actually be for a kid that they kidnapped.
Maybe the note's just something super, just like a bait. Like I know, like we know about Luke or something, like about her husband, or we know about, like to bait her and see, because that could also, if she takes the bait, it could let us know that she probably knows something about Hank or what's going on.
I tell you what.
Then again,
what-
she's not
Yeah.
suspicious. We could probably just follow her back.
So she
Yeah.
comes out about once a week. Is there a particular day that she comes out regularly? Like, does she come out on Sundays? Or
According to the ledger, I don't know.
Yeah, what did the ledger say? You said once a week, but what day?
Yeah, it looks. I don't know if we've established what day of the week it is right now. What day you guys want it to be right now?
It's the third day.
The third day. The
Tuesday?
Wednesday? Or Tuesday?
Wednesday. I don't know. I rolled for
Wednesday.
it.
Mm.
All right, we'll say it's Wednesday. It's hump day. It looks like usually on Thursdays. Sometimes it varies a little bit, but usually it seems like on Thursdays she's showing
No.
up whenever you scan the ledger.
So it's tomorrow.
Do you want to stake out the place then tomorrow and keep looking around today, or?
Oh, I feel like eating steak now.
We can do that.
I mean, there's other places we can go, other people we can go talk to in the meantime.
This is true.
Oh, and just so you know, Montgomery, you could buy dice, 10 cents per pair. You could buy playing cards for 25 cents.
Oh, I mean, since you put that there, I will buy
Or harmonica
dice.
for 25 cents. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I will buy
You
all.
wanna buy
I will
dice?
buy all of it.
wanna
I'll buy
buy
dice
dice?
and the playing cards, and if she has poker chips. So I think they just used cash back then, like
yeah, she
actual
doesn't have
cash.
poker chips.
It was only the fancy places that had poker chips.
She does have a few cigars and lots of cigarette paper if you want to make cigarettes.
Oh, yeah. Cigarettes.
Yeah. So
I
cigarette
keep going back
papers.
and seeing more things. And this one, and this thing.
So that for 100 papers, it's 50 cents for cigarettes, and then you need to buy the tobacco separate, and that's 50 cents. So
Wait, what kind of snacks are there?
Hardtack and jerky.
yeah.
They have jerky. Jerky would be good.
Oh,
I'm actually
jerky
getting really
would be
hungry
good
now.
right now, like real life, actually.
I know.
I'm like, wait, I want it now, like me. Okay, I'll buy actually a pack of jerky to have.
To eat vicariously.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like 50 cents.
Right.
I will get
That's
the playing
pricey.
cards, the dice.
Or you know,
Cigars.
You're right. I can't find that one, so it's like 30 cents. Let's say 30 cents sounds better.
Okay.
It's a lot of jerky.
It's a lot of jerky.
That would have to be a lot of jerky.
Perfect.
Stuff cost like 1 or 2 cents back then for a lot
Maybe
of
she's
stuff.
marking it up. I don't know. She's like, hey, these guys got money.
These
Yeah.
people are out of town. They won't know
Yeah.
the difference.
You notice the prices start getting higher and higher as you're going.
It's just like a big bag of jerky.
There's a harmonica. If anybody wants to try to learn how to play harmonica during this adventure.
Do I have an instrument? Is that one of the skills?
I would like that.
You want a harmonica? All right, it's 25 cents for harmonica.
All right.
Do you know how not pleasant it is to be around someone learning music?
I know, it's going to be fun.
My brother, I remember when my brother was learning to play the saxophone, it sounded like a dying moose.
Are you saying that for Amalia?
I
Oh,
wanted
Canadian.
the harmonica
He's Canadian.
because I have a harmonica
Oh.
and I am not good at playing it.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll practice a
Used to
little
have
bit
one.
and for the next session.
There
I'll
we
have
go. This is
I have
what
an ocarina
5%
somewhere.
it looks like or sounds like.
Right.
All right.
They don't actually have a place for instruments on here, I think.
I mean, it's going to be like music and then a specialty or art. Be art.
I can't wait to roll
Oh, arts and craft. Okay.
terrible for you guys on those checks because yeah, it's going to be great.
I hope you use luck.
Well, no, she can't use luck because she needs
That's
to
true. You
get
don't
a
improve if you
success.
use luck.
And you just have to keep trying to get a success, and then you can go ahead and rank up next time. And it's
That's
going to be a
true,
long
right?
road. It's going to be a journey.
I might know,
You know what?
it is. I might be able to go get it right now.
I'm gonna go. I'm
I
gonna.
might be able to.
Do they have like a recorder or some other instrument so that we can annoy each other back and forth?
They got a banjo.
Yeah,
Fiddle?
I'm gonna buy a band. How much is the banjo?
$7 actually.
That's fine.
All right.
How much is it banjo plus the gaming cards plus the dice plus the cigars.
So 7 for the banjo. The dice is 10 cents. The playing cards are 25 cents. Was there anything
Cigars?
else? Oh, cigar.
Cigars.
It's $1 each.
Oh, $1 each. Wow. Yeah, I'll just put 25 gold. $25 down.
All right. Do you
So that
take
would
platinum?
That'd be 7 cigars.
All right.
I've already got my cigars. I don't need to buy any more.
There is a compass. Just have a compass too.
Well,
Are you
that might
just
not
looking
be a
at a
bad
list
idea.
and being like, you can buy it?
A compass might be a good idea, I guess.
Oh,
Although you
I
have to know
already
how to
have
use
playing
it.
cards. Sorry. Yeah. How much is the compass?
Oh, a compass is $2.
Does anyone want to buy it? I can buy it.
$2.
Well, it's a
It's
fancy
almost all my
device.
money.
It's almost like magic.
I can buy the compass.
This keeps hitting the microphone. I can't do it anymore.
All right. She's like, okay, well, she rings you up and stuff, and she goes to like get her ledger, and she's like, oh, where's that at? And she kind of looks far off to the right and sees where you placed it, Anna Louise, and she's like, oh, how'd that get over there? She goes over and grabs it and fills it out and asks each of you to sign, for your purchase. Okay, anything else I can help you with? You're all new to town, right?
Yeah, we're new.
Yep. Just passing through.
Passing
What do you
through.
folks do for fun around here?
Oh, fun. Well, I don't really, since my husband died, I don't really pay too much attention to that anymore. But just a
Psychology
store.
check. Did she actually die?
It's like incorrect. I could tell from your no.
Incorrect. She's got OnlyFans.
I failed.
But I mean, there's the Sweetwater Saloon and also the Buena Suerte Cantina. Those are places people go. But be careful with the Cantina. It's got a rough crowd there.
What's her name? She said, I forget.
What did you ask? My name?
Did she not introduce herself? No.
Yeah, she did. We just forgot.
Yeah, her name's it's Hunter. It's Caroline, I think. Let me double check real quick.
Carolina?
Yep, Caroline Hunter.
Miss Hunter, may I ask, when we came into town, couldn't help but notice a couple times the ground shook. Is that
What's up with that?
that's a little weird, ain't it?
Oh, I know. I don't know. I've only been here for 3 years, but we never had a single earthquake until here the last few, month or two. Not sure when. It seems to be happening more often.
They've only started in the last 2 months.
I think so, something like that.
Huh.
If you listen to the people at the church, you hear that Reverend Boone talking. You think it's like the end of the world or something, but it's just the ground shaking. I'm sure it'll stop.
What brought
Might
you
actually
all
be
the way
the
out
end of it.
here?
Oh, I came here with my husband. We wanted to start up a store together. So it was a lot of fun for a while there. Unfortunately, he got killed by the Apaches.
Oh, how long ago
Oh.
was that, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm
were
really
all
sorry,
Apache.
Miss Hunter. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while now. It's almost a year.
Not that long.
It feels like it's been a long time.
Was he the only one just got caught up in that incident?
Oh, a lot of the prospectors say they get shot at by the Apaches. They think they're up there by Deep Canyon.
Deep Canyon, is that the mines everybody's
up
talking
north.
about?
Yeah, it's by the hills and the mesa up there.
Oh God, they probably found an ancient burial ground.
3 years.
So, I hear, if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine, but I hear rumors of this thug, man, Hank Harady. Around here, he'd say to watch out for that man. Do you know how long he's been around these parts? Just curious.
She kind of gets a little quiet for a moment, thinking as well. He's been here for a few months, so he has family in the area. The family are really nice. June,
Yeah.
and her son Mark, they come here all the time.
Oh, she has a son, huh?
What was your impression of Hanratty himself? What vibes was he giving?
Son Mark, huh? Is he a cutie?
Yeah, a sharp chin and a thin mouth. No, I'm referencing another game. He does usually come to the store. I've seen him with Luke, going to the saloon before. I don't know. He's got kind of dark eyes, dark hair. He's a very large, strong guy.
Tall, dark, handsome? Not handsome.
This is Luke or Mark?
No. It's Mark. No, Luke's kind of got narrow eyes and kind of lean. Weathered. He's a hard worker for his family.
Sorry, narrow eyes this way or narrow eyes this way?
Like Ryan Gosling.
Like Ryan Gosling, yes.
Okay.
Luke
What's
probation
Ryan
will be played by
Gosling's
Ryan Gosling.
He has little narrow eyes, kind of close together.
Oh, really? I haven't paid much attention. He's not really my type.
Well, we know your type.
He's Knuff.
Yeah, he is.
He's just like, no, I'm not interested in men. It's my husband was the last man I ever will love.
Mhm.
So
What's
door
your
now.
husband's name, Miss Hunter? I'm sorry, we didn't even ask.
It's Tom.
Oh, well, may Tom rest in peace, Miss Hunter.
I'm sure he's in a
Thank
better
you.
place. I take up my
believe
little
her.
cross.
All right,
Well-
we ready to go to the next place?
Yep. Ready to go to the next place.
I tell you what, Montgomery, as I guess as we're stepping outside and looking around, see what's up and down the street. I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna look down at your wounds from the last place. Exactly how much time has passed since the last one? Is he still somewhat wounded and patched up? Because he got hurt pretty bad.
I think it's been
It was over 2
3
weeks.
weeks or through
Yep,
2 weeks.
It was over 2 weeks before we started the new session for him to heal up, basically.
Okay. Well, my question is, there is a doctor in town. So,
Oh yeah, Henry Fletcher.
yeah, I didn't know if you don't need to see the doctor anymore, then we're set. But we could just go to see what kind of creepy stuff an old timey doctor does.
That was the husband of the woman in Murder, She Wrote, I think. But anyway,
Yeah, it's Dr. Fletcher.
Well, I tell you what, we can see what his practice is like. Let's see what his practice is like and what kind of fixins and patching ups he's good at. What is his specialty, so that we know how
Suppose
hurt
it
we
can't
can
hurt.
inflict.
do we have We can go look at his place for sure. I don't really need much right now. But do we have any connections to the doctor, actually? Was there any bodies he would have examined?
I guess the deputy.
The deputy, but he was just shot, as far as we
And-
know.
And they mentioned him. The marshal mentioned him saying he couldn't figure out what was wrong with the guy in this prison cell.
I think it's worth
Oh,
talking
that's
to
right.
him because we know he was just shot, but maybe there was, when they examined the body, maybe there was something more to it.
Do we even know where they were shot? Where he was shot?
No, it's at one of the saloons.
Saloons, okay.
The nice saloon or the shady cantina?
The shady one.
The shady one. Okay.
Mm.
Sounds like a time for an afternoon drink.
So the doctor, though, might know what's wrong with the guy in the cell, if that's important, like you mentioned. Remember the
Yeah.
crazy guy in the back of the cell?
Yeah.
We could
Let's,
split up and see what happens.
Oh, my.
Yeah. It is getting late at this point, just so you know, it's starting to get dark.
What do we need to do
Oh, the
before we
doctor-
set up tomorrow? Because June might come tomorrow. Did the ledger say a time, or was it just a date?
It's probably just date.
I guess just get as much info as we can in the meantime, because we're not going to set out anywhere until we try and talk to her.
What do
I didn't
we
think
even
we were
wanna
going to
say
talk to
June?
her. I thought we were just going to try to follow her.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
we definitely need to follow her, but
Yeah.
do we-
Talking to her first is not a good idea.
I guess what I'm getting at is I don't know if we need anything else at this point, because we know where they are for the most part, and whatever we don't know there, we can follow June back. We know their connection. We don't know anything about the fireworks, but I don't know anything we can get there, right? What else are we investigating?
Well, obviously, a lot's pointing back to those mines, sadly.
Yep.
But more importantly, it would be better to I think to follow June first before we just set out for the mines, because she's more of like a direct possible link.
Yep.
I think it is worth talking to the doctor, maybe, like to see if we know anything about that guy in the cell, because it might be linked to something else.
Yeah.
But it is weird, like so far the two people we've talked to, or maybe it's just me, that they've just been in town so not long ago, like a year to 3 years. It's like
Yeah.
newly established folk. So I wonder if there's anybody who's,
I wonder how long this town's been around.
yeah, well, that's what I'm starting to wonder. So, and if, anyway, so
Well, let's head to the doctor then.
yeah,
To the doctor.
to the doctors.
Onward.
All right, you go over to the doctor's. I think it's number 8 on the map. Correctly.
So who has an injury that we're gonna ask the doctor about?
Montgomery,
Well, I
have
could-
him look at him.
Yeah.
Well,
See
keep in
how
mind
he's
we also
doing.
have deputy badges.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
Uh,
Temporary deputies. Been deputized. All right, well, you go up to the doctor's. It's like a little house. And you walk up and you got a knock on the door. Looks like it might be his house, his own personal house, too.
The horse knocking,
Did you train your horse? You hear like, who is it? Come on in.
I have this noise. I don't know if this is good.
Wow, you're breaking and entering? Is that what you're saying?
or you just
I don't think that's a good idea.
It's like, it's okay, we're deputies.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll go in.
So as you walk in, you come in and you see it's just like it's like his house, basically, his living area too. But there's like a back room that looks like it's got medical equipment in. And he's got a door open, what you assume is the doctor. He looks about maybe 41 or so. He's tall, thin, kind of gruffy looking, but well dressed, overall. And he kind of points to this other guy. Looks like maybe he's a prospector or something, kind of dirty. And he goes, okay, just take care of that ear infection. You'll be all right. And he's like, what? It's like ear infection. He's like, oh, okay. And he kind of walks out past you guys. And he's like, hello. Are you new here? I don't recognize any of you.
Well, we're new in town.
Oh, sorry,
helping out
Dr. Henry Fletcher. I should have introduced myself.
Oh. Well, I'm Gummery. People just call me Gummery anyway. And this is starts trying to point at people. Well, they can introduce themselves.
I'm B.
B, interesting.
And I'm Miss Odessa.
I'm Anna Louise.
Hello.
And we're the Avenger. And we're just we're helping out the marshal. You see, we got deputized here, and we're following some leads.
Oh, yes. I see now. You got some badges. Okay. Oh, how can I help you?
Mine's
Is anybody-
actually nice and straight and nice badge.
Is anybody sick, hurt, or something? Or you just have questions?
Well, we got questions. I did take a gunshot to the back the other day. I assume it looks fine, though.
Oh, well, come on inside and we look.
All right. I'll go up and show him the entry and exit wound, assuming it has one.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Because remember that shot, it was extreme shots. It got like max. So it took you down like 3 hit points. So it's a pretty nasty shot.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Whew, this looks nasty. You're lucky it went straight through though, and looks like it healed up pretty good. Gonna leave this nasty scar though."
Yeah, I was shot by a dead man. But anyway, we were here. It's just an expression. But we were here for that crazy guy in the back of the jail that the marshal has.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about that guy? What happened to him?
Marty Blanchard. He was at one of the at the ranch. He's a cowhand. I don't know. I don't know if he took a head injury or just saw something really terrible out there. I'm not sure. But I can't see anything physically wrong with him. It seems like he's just had some kind of psychological break. I'm not really a psychologist or anything, so I'm not sure what to say exactly.
What's that, head doctor?
Yes, a head doctor.
Is could I tell if he's? I'll just say it.
Are you okay? Go ahead. Are you doing another psychology?
I failed, but I was. Well, I mean, I know you're not a psychologist as you call it, but did anything he said that seemed strange? Like anything, even no matter how crazy it might sound, might be important.
Just a bunch of random things. I really couldn't make sense of it. Yeah, I mean, he barely talked. It was mostly screams and yells.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think some people have been acting kind of weird, to be honest with you. Have you noticed that some people are acting kind of strange around here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the party. Just
yep, they're strange.
I don't think we have a great meter as to what normal and what strange is.
Well, we did remember that one guy. He had no memory. He or not memory, no attention span. He just kept being out of there.
There's like 2 people like that, aren't there?
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about, Mr. Doctor?
Yeah, exactly. Like I just feel like some people have weird memory loss or short attention spans.
Doctor Sir, have you been here a long time in this town?
Oh, for a while. I've been here at least a couple years or so. Town's fairly new. Here in New Mexico. It's only been around like 3 years or so. Kind of cropped up from all the prospecting and the ranching.
Huh. Interesting. Who's been here the longest, do you know?
Oh, I don't know. Off
The
the top of my
Apache.
head. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so.
Mm.
But
And have all people always been this
Flighty.
interesting?
Or is
No.
it just recent, just in the last couple of months?
It's been fairly recent, the last few months. I
Would
don't
it
know.
coincide
I'm kind of
with
wondering if
these,
there's.
earthquakes that we've been hearing about that are also fairly new?
Yeah, it's strange. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have gotten some memory loss. Even the marshal, obviously you talk to him. I've noticed his memory slipping lately. I just, I don't know. I've been kind of trying to figure out if there's something in the food or water or maybe even the liquor that's affecting
Where do people get the water from?
The well supply, yeah, mostly.
Food from the ranches.
I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Mm.
Please don't tell people that. I don't want to panic people. But
When he said that, I look at beef jerky, like maybe I don't want that.
But the lady at the general store, Carolina, she seemed fine. She didn't seem to have that lag.
Yeah, true.
So it's not everyone.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to
Bartenders
be
seem fine.
everyone, but they're all kind of slipping a little bit. I mean, hopefully I'm not, but how would I tell, right? But I just feel like something's going on. I don't know if there's some bad food or something. I don't know. Been puzzled by it a bit.
How far down does the well go here? Do you know?
I have no clue. Should be safe.
You know,
At least it has been for a while.
That deputy that was shot, are you the one who examined him?
Yes, yeah, I did
Do you notice anything out of the ordinary aside from the gunshot wound?
No, not really. He was shot in the back. Terrible exit wound. Probably killed him pretty quick. Yeah, they said that's who you're looking for, right? That Hank Henratty?
Part of the things we're helping with.
Yeah, I've heard he's no good. But don't tell the marshal this, but from what I could tell, no one could remember what happened to and who shot who, or that Hank was there, but no one actually remembers seeing him shoot him.
Huh. So you're saying maybe Hank didn't shoot him?
It's not for me to say. It's going to be up to a judge. Wouldn't put it past him. But
you know what kind of bullet went through that fella?
it's from a handgun, from a pistol.
Nothing distinguishable.
No, just a common, more or less common round. 44, I think.
Very strange.
There's a lot of strange stuff going on.
Do you know anything about those mines up there? People seem to keep mentioning.
Oh no, I'm not a prospector. All I know is when I see the prospectors, because they're injured or something else. A lot of them are acting a little odd too.
Memory?
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of memory, attention span.
So really, no one remembers what happened with Hank and the man he killed, the deputy.
No, nobody remembers. Nobody remembers. People remember them being in an argument, but no one remembers seeing him actually get shot. So
Why did everybody think it's Hank? Because they were arguing?
yeah, they were arguing, and Hank's
Any idea what they were arguing about?
criminal past. No, I don't really know. But Hank's got a bad temper. So, and I think the marshal's been keeping an eye on him for a while. So no telling what he could have done. Yeah, if you're gonna get hanged, just be careful. So he's got a temper, and he's not half bad at a gun. I've never seen him not have a gun on him.
Have you worked with Hank at all?
No, I haven't.
No.
I've just seen him around town and hear about him.
You know what kind of gun Hank carries?
No, they're all the same to me.
All right.
Interesting. Well, that's been actually really useful there, Dr. Fletcher. Thanks for taking a look.
No problem.
And
just make sure you don't get don't get affected. Still healing up a little bit, so.
Yeah, and we'll look for this infection or not infection. The cause of these memory losses is strange.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few.
Really
That seems to be the most common thing. I've seen some people, their speech is getting kind of weird and slurred, and just a lot of people.
It has to do with people who've been in the mines?
What's that?
Do you find most of the people who've gone to the mines?
Nah, it's just a bunch of people all over the town. I mean, the prospectors too, but it's not just them. Thought about it, maybe it's something getting to them in the mines, but it seems to be getting everybody in the town too.
I don't suppose you could nail down if it started with the miners versus the town folk.
No, I have no idea.
But it did start around the same time as those earthquakes, yeah.
Yeah. I guess so. I guess you're right. Not too long after the earthquakes, seemed like people were acting a little odd. Those damn fireworks. I don't know why.
I was getting ready to ask about that.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't know. They keep waking me up at night. That's all I know.
Do you know what direction from town that the fireworks are going off?
Is it south?
I feel like the last time maybe from the north.
Oh, interesting. Well, that would go with signal fireworks if there's communicating.
Yeah, I've heard some people think that, like the rope bandits or somebody else. I guess the Apache. I don't know. I've never heard of Apaches using fireworks, but
fireworks would be a very expensive way to communicate back then.
Maybe, unless they already had the supplies somehow. Or something.
Especially fancy fireworks from San Francisco.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are fancy ones.
Wherever that is.
All right. Well, Doctor, you guys got any more questions?
No, I think the good doctor has answered about everything that I needed to know.
Doctor, is there someone in town who was a bit of a know-it-all who might be interested for us to speak to?
Or a gossipy lady. You know anybody who likes to gossip?
Solves crimes.
Like a Susan or a Deborah? Linda, perchance?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the Reverends definitely know it all, but we can talk to him.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're Reverend? No, I'm talking about Reverend Augustus Boone over there at the church, Stillwater. Now, there's a schoolhouse, gossip. I mean, really, the saloon, the cantina. That's where everybody does their talking and gossiping. Get a few drinks.
We certainly got a lot of names from the saloon.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. The Undertaker. He's an interesting fella.
Was the deputy buried in the cemetery here?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, well, maybe we should go, pay our respects.
Pay our respects for sure. I mean, I'm sure it's dead bodies don't move, but
not usually.
Not until that glorious rapture. Right, Reverend?
Right. Or silver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
So,
well,
Oh, you've been mighty kind, sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Fletcher.
Thank you for your help.
Getting pretty late, so go on. You can leave yourselves out. Let
I
yourselves
mean,
out.
we should go to the cantina, shouldn't we? Where the guy actually was shot, supposedly. Wouldn't that make sense?
Were we in the one that he was shot, or were we in the other
No.
one?
We were in the other
In
one.
the other one, that's right. Okay. Well, while you all do that, why don't I go buy a shovel?
And you'll meet us at the cantina?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
How much does a shovel cost?
where Annie goes, I go. So
A shovel.
Yeah.
It
I tell you
costs
what,
50 cents.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll go with you if
sure.
A and B want to go to the cantina.
all right.
We got
I mean-
A and B, and then we got McOdy.
Does that work for you,
McO.
Anna Louise?
That sounds good to me. I say we head to the cantina.
All right.
The moment we split, I'm going to turn to Odessa and say, "We're digging up this body, right?"
You got a rat in your pocket. You're digging up the body. I'll watch. That was your idea.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to roll for it.
Oh, God. All right.
Roll.
Wait, before we dig up some bodies, just how dark is it right now?
Oh, it's starting to get dark now.
We might be deputized, but it might not be very well looked upon if.
Yeah, we'll
Or,
try to do it sneakily.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully, the Undertaker doesn't just hang out in his cemetery.
All right. Well, let's check out to see if there's an Undertaker.
True.
All right. So
There is an undertaker, but
Yeah.
All right, Annie, how about that drink?
I say we go have some drinks and see what we can scrounge up information-wise from the locals.
Mm-hmm.
Because how long ago was this shooting of the deputy?
Like a few months, maybe? Few weeks, maybe?
yeah, it's been it hasn't been too long.
Because he's been missing only for about a couple weeks, so.
So the
Yeah.
shooting was a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I think so. Because it took you that long, like to telegraph, and then for you to come over there. It took a little bit for you to travel over there.
Yeah.
So. Telegram.
You mean we couldn't just hop on
I
a
thought it was a
plane?
raven.
Yeah, the Raven. When the Raven arrived.
Nevermore.
Okay.
All right, so I guess are going to go to the Katina, and
While we
Montgomery
go,
and Odessa.
I think Odessa.
Buying a
We're
shovel,
gonna see
and
if the
then-
Undertaker's there first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that would be a roll for a listen or spot hidden.
Yeah, we don't care if he's in his house. We just want to know if he's like out and about.
Yeah.
We're just
Sure.
trying to pin him down so we know if we can do it or not.
Yeah,
What
so
would it be?
walk
A
up.
listen or yeah,
Do
we
you-
walk up. What do
Do
we
you want
see?
us to roll for it?
Yeah, go do a listen.
All right.
I got okay with this. Ooh, I got a
Ooh, I got a.
extreme success.
Rolled
a 9.
We need a sound
I rolled a
bite for
9
that.
as well. So it's not extreme for me. That's just a
Hard.
hard.
You do hear someone shoveling out in the
Oh,
graveyard.
damn
They beat us to it.
it.
So
Need a
as you,
soundbite for
as you digest that, let's go to the
Yep.
Katina.
Well, I think we'll
Ladies.
also just wait to see if he finishes. So time will go by.
Okay, so you two walk up to this dingy little bar. It's on the outskirts of town. As you walk in, you see sort of a big, gruff-looking Mexican in his early 30s behind the bar, and you just see it filled with people drinking and laughing and talking and doing stuff, and they look like dirty prospectors and rowdy cowboys, and Then you see a few that could be, you suspect, are bandits, outlaws, maybe a scalp hunter or two in there.
I take my deputy star off in my pocket.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, it's about good. How about you, Anna Louise?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I can pull it out if I need to.
All right. So you walk in. Some people kind of look at you, and then they kind of just whatever, and kind of get back to their drinks and stuff. And the bartender is like, "Welcome, senoritas. What would you like to drink? You don't get ladies in here very often, especially ones packing so much firepower."
I'll take
it. Does that turn you on? Distract.
You're trying to charm?
Just trying to charm. I don't have a lot of charm, but
It reminds me.
So it's an awkward. Does that turn you on?
Does that turn you on?
An awkward hair thing.
I've never had to use those words in my life because I've, hang out with pigs and stuff. So, and that was an epic fail.
Okay. He kind of chuckles at your attempt to be, a flirtation.
And then I chuckle back and I it's just like failure.
So he laughs at that. So
yeah, get him. I just order a drink.
All right. What would you like?
But B doesn't really drink, so I just order it and I don't drink it. I just it's for the
okay.
For the.
Well, what do you want? What would you like to drink? Some whiskey? Some tequila?
Whiskey, like my daddy. My daddy always used to drink whiskey at night, so whiskey it is.
All right, pours you some whiskey and
I'll have a beer, please.
Slides up there. All right, here's a
beer. Oh, he
beer
does the whole like a bar slide thing.
Oh yeah, slides it right down. Yep, shakes it and throws up in the air and does all that good stuff.
Wow, this place is fancy.
Wow, man.
It's like, I'm Alejandro Vargas. How can I help you, ladies?
I'm B. Oh, well, I think you just done plenty. Here's to you.
All right. Yeah, I'll join you in that. And click. You down some whiskey.
Just looking around there, besides the fact that there's an, obviously shady bunch of people, and is there anything that stands out to me?
Let me see some people playing poker off this side. You just hear a lot of laughter and drinking and gossiping and stuff going on. Just nothing else much stands out to you except they're a rough crowd. You do see a couple of scalp hunters in the mix too. Definitely some outlaws.
Okay,
and some ladies of the night making the rounds, chattering with people.
Okay, for now, I'll just sit with my drink.
I want to talk to the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask him if he witnessed the shooting of the deputy a couple weeks ago.
It's like, oh, yes. That Hank. Yeah. It gets rough in here sometimes. Try to keep it, under control a little bit, but sometimes you can't help it.
So you saw Hank shoot him?
Well, no, I didn't see him actually shoot him, but they were arguing. Next thing I knew, the deputy was down. Hank ran for it.
Oh, so he was shot definitely inside the cantina here.
Right. He kind of points to the door and says, right out the door. The deputy was walking out and got hit in the back.
Ah, okay. And then Hank made a run for it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That sounds like they did see what happened.
Maybe funny thing is, I don't think, I wasn't looking at whenever the gunshot went off. I don't know if now you mention it, I don't know if anybody really actually saw the actual gunshot happen. But, Hank's pretty good of a gun. Must have been fast. Not like the deputy could react. He had his back turned.
What kind of gun does Hank normally carry? I like guns.
Oh, Hank's guns. It's those guns. It's a pistol. He always has a pistol on him, pretty much. So,
As he brings up the list of guns.
I did have something up, but I guess I must have clicked away from it at some point.
I think 38 was the most common bullet back then.
That's a random bit of information.
How'd you know that?
I've got 45 Colt Peacemakers.
45s were the big old guns that weren't as common.
All right, so Hank. He's always got his pistol on him. It's a 45 Smith & Wesson a revolver. So
that could match the handgun potentially that the doctor said that.
He said 45 too, right?
He just said a handgun.
Yeah, he just said, yeah.
You were gone, but he just said a
We're
handgun.
about to find us a body.
Okay.
This sounds crazy, but maybe you could find the bullet.
Maybe. If it went straight through. I wonder if Hank was also acquainted with any of these ladies of the night.
Brown chicken, brown cat.
Well, I guess maybe he was single. So
What does that have to do with anything? No, I'm joking.
I was going to say, when's that stopped, man, right?
Yeah. Not that they're all single and come to my cantina, but
Maybe you could ask him if he's been coming in lately.
Yeah, when was was that the last time you saw Hank?
It's the last time that gunfight went down. It's the last time I saw him. A couple weeks ago or so. I don't think he's been in town since. Probably shouldn't come in town if he wants to stay away from the marshal. I'm sure the marshal wants him bad. All right, let's bounce back to the cemetery. What do you guys think about that?
Apparently 45 was the most common caliber used back then. Interesting.
I know we're learning lots of history stuff, really.
Shows what I know. Is our Undertaker guy still shoveling something?
Yep, he seems to be digging a grave.
Fresh one?
Yeah, fresh one.
Well, should we talk to him or should we just wait?
What are you trying to accomplish? What do you hope to accomplish by digging him up?
Let's wait a little bit and see, give this, how long does it take a dead body to rise? I mean, if it's already been a couple of weeks, then odds are
maybe it's just stuck in there. You know what? Maybe we can just go talk to him. Maybe we just go talk to him and we can give a little listen.
All right, let's just talk to him then.
We do got our badges after all.
You want to roll psychology again, don't you?
Who are you? Psychology check.
Right.
You suddenly see a squirrel running for you. Psychology check. Is it really a squirrel?
Yeah. Psychology check on Marks.
I don't know. Seems a little nuts.
I guess we'll approach.
All right.
Okay, you get up almost right on him before he notices you there, and he's like, he's like a tall, thin, bearded dude. It looks like he's in 30s. Kind of wipes his forehead, and he's like, I didn't see you coming up there. How you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good. We got some questions for you about the late late gentleman that
Deputy.
was buried here a couple weeks ago. But I understand that your work is very important. We wouldn't want to delay any of that. So my colleague here, the great Reverend Montgomery, is here to lend a hand so that you don't get behind in your work while you and I sit down and have a little chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah, I can
obliged. Yeah.
keep digging this if you
Finish.
want.
Sure. Yep. Appreciate it. Oh, my name's Rupert Peters.
All
Nice to
right.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, because we're definitely here to help. We're not here to grave rob or anything. That's why he has a shovel. He's here to
Yeah.
help.
I'll just use your shovel. But I do have one quick question.
I'm
I
assuming
wanna
you
give a
didn't
little-
walk up to him with a shovel in your hand.
No,
Hey,
he laid it down somewhere.
visit in the cemetery.
It's probably back on the horse. But I will ask him. I want to pay my respects to the man who lost his life defending the law. And could you point me to his grave so I could just give a little word or two?
Oh, the deputy. Yeah. He points over, down a little bit in one
Okay.
direction. You see the tombstone.
Okay.
Yep. That's where he's laid. I've actually buried everyone who's died in Stillwater since it was founded 3 years ago. Actually, remember every single one.
How many have died in the last couple months, you'd say?
Oh, not too many people. Not recently.
Ah, that's good.
Because the good doctor, he says that some people are in town. He thinks they might be afflicted from the water, having some memory or mind type of issues, and we wondered if it was starting to affect the lifespan too. So if you hadn't seen a spike in that, then we might, consider this ongoing plague to not be so much of an affliction of the body as the soul.
Interesting.
So,
I didn't
no-
know there was a possible virus around. I haven't. I don't know. I haven't really noticed it. I guess some people have been acting a little different.
Well, that's why we
seem
were just
to,
coming to check with you to see if there were any differences in some of the bodies that have been presenting lately.
Oh, you mean like an infection or something, or some kind of disease?
Possibly. We're just
No.
trying to connect some dots. That's all.
No, I don't think so. No, they've all been standard type stuff: heart attacks or an accident, or occasionally a shooting. Unfortunately, like the deputy.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
Yeah.
One man's bullets, another woman's promotion. Now, isn't it?
Why don't you two go have a little rest over there? I think I see a bench over there. You can go sit down and chat while I take care of this.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Mr. Sir, do you smoke? Mind if I do? Thank you.
Sure. Go for it. You know what the lungs look like after a bunch of smoke?
I haven't really
do.
thought about that. Of course you would. You would.
The moment they go to that bench, and hopefully I point out one that's facing like away from this direction. But I want to go over to the grave of the deputy. First, I'm going to look at the tombstone to remind myself of this guy's name since I don't remember.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, it's like Clay is the one that Anna Louise knew. That's the brother of him. His name is Tim. Tim Whitman.
There are those who call him Tim. Sorry.
Mighty Pythons. And Kat, you are. And then paranoid Montgomery is going to get down and put his ear to the ground, see if he can hear anything.
Roll listen.
Bro, listen. Okay. Okay. That's really, really bad. I rolled a 93. I needed a 50.
You don't hear a darn thing. Your ear might be stuffed up. You need to see the doc.
How deep was that guy's grave he was digging?
Oh, 6 feet. I'm assuming. I don't know how deep they. I hope they went that deep back then. I don't know. Actually. Normal deepness is what it looks like he's working towards.
Like 3 feet, I think. But
yeah.
Well, there's no way I can dig up this whole thing while you talk to him.
No.
Probably not. Not that big a cemetery.
Damn it. Oh well, I'll go back and do what I said. I'll keep digging his grave. Wait, that sounds ominous. I'll keep digging the grave he was digging.
All right, you start digging.
I don't have to roll for that, do I?
No.
Thank God.
Well, I think I've asked the questions of him that we've wanted so far. So
you've already asked all your questions.
I think so.
You can ask if anything was weird.
Roop is like, so are you single? Or is there a Mr. Smithy?
Mr. Smithy. Oh. Oh God. All right. Well, let's.
Oh, are you blushing a little bit? It's hard for me to tell. Dead people are really pale.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm hoping that I roll high so that I don't have to come up with something. God damn it. It's a 4. All right.
Does that mean you are married?
What are you trying to do?
You know what? I'm going to spend one luck point to make that a critical 6. No, nah.
On what?
I'm going to leave it. On
For
charm.
what?
Oh, on charm.
So, yeah. So, be like, no, there is no Mr. Smithy. It's me. I buy my own jewelry, my own tools, but I do like shiny baubles. I might keep my eyes open for such a suitor who manages to present me with some gifts. Because he's the Undertaker. Maybe people are buried with their finery.
Oh, wow.
It's like, yes. I see you like leather work, We're practically the same business. Well, maybe I can, we can chat more at the saloon perhaps tonight or tomorrow night if you're up for it.
Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's meet up tomorrow night at the saloon.
All right.
Because I got some deputy stuff to take care of for now, but I'll see you tomorrow.
If you do it right now, I could dig up this grave.
I don't think we're going to find anything. I don't think I want it that badly.
Man, Montgomery's convinced that it's a living dead.
So
it's like, it's great. Well, it's a date then. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, I guess.
All right.
Yes.
I'll see you there. I'm 100% going to ghost him. 100% going to ghost him. We're going to do an adventure.
Well, did you ask how he looks? Maybe he's okay. He's an
nobody
Undertaker,
has
I'm joking.
before. There's no way.
He's a tall, thin, bearded man in his 30s. He's not.
It's dark and stormy. Wait, it's vampire.
Your mic, Greg, is getting a little funky.
Dark and stormy. That's a drink.
That was correct for banana.
Okay,
Let's hear the beautiful music here.
We're back.
And
you're trying to charm. Odessa's trying to charm this Roop with music.
Peter?
Rook?
Peter?
All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to set a little mood music here.
Rupert.
Mr. Rupert?
The Rupert Peter.
I'm going to write a song for you right now. with this brand new harmonica that I've never played before. This is a song I dedicate just for you.
Nice.
Very nice.
Round of applause.
He seems really smitten now. It's like, oh,
Oh,
you're playing music in my heart.
oh,
All right.
Starstruck. I see the starlight shimmering in his eyes.
You'll have to play another song tomorrow night. I will see you then.
Of course. Definitely ghosting him.
All right,
Poor
back.
guy.
Poor guy. She's looking for love. Back at the Katina,
Mhm.
you guys are talking to Vargas, and this guy comes up, real smelly, looks pretty rough, and he's kind of squeezes in right next to you, two ladies, and he's like, "Why are you asking all these questions about Hank? What's your concern about it?"
Why? What's it to you?
Well, what's it to you?
Okay, he's coming in hot.
Well, what's it
so-
to you?
Oh,
I'm
what's it to you?
I'm gonna do intimidate.
All right.
This is a
Oh,
he needs to see.
if I spend 1 luck point, I get an extreme success.
Okay, let me give him a chance. Let me try to roll something, see if he just happens to do really great or not.
I'm just pretending to drink my whiskey.
All right, he does not do really great.
Like seriously, extreme. My extreme success is 10. So
And in the luck?
So how do you intimidate him?
well, I thought I could just intimidate him by asking, what's it to you and what do you know?
Like, how are you intimidating him? Just by posture, speaking? Are you, like,
My
kind of put your hand on the
posture and
gun?
my speech and I'm well armed.
I as she tries to intimidate him, I just take my brass knuckles out and I'm ready. Like a support.
I should buy those.
This guy kind of backs up and goes, "Fine, whatever, fine." And he kind of walks off and sits down and then kind of leans over to this other guy and says something and looks at you guys. And then this guy gets up. He's like 6'4" guy. He's got some scalps on his belt and starts to walk over with you with him, with the other shorter guy behind him, kind of edging him on. And he comes up to you guys and he's like, "Oh, so you girls think you're all tough coming in here, trying to intimidate with your guns, huh?"
No, your friend came in hot at us. We just gave it right back to him. That's all. We'd have been polite if he'd been polite to us.
Maybe you girls don't belong in here. Maybe you need to get out of here now.
Maybe not. But before
By
we
the
go,
way, sir, that was French for mind your own business. Not know how to use that expression at all.
but before we go, do you happen to know anything about the shooting of the deputy here a couple weeks ago?
Start questioning.
Yeah. I'm not going to run out.
What are you, a cop or? Did they say cops back then? I don't know.
No.
But what are you, a deputy?
What if I was?
I think I'd be throwing you out.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not.
Man, I'm just waiting for an excuse at this point.
And he grabs the bottle, kind of swigs it down, and then smashes it down, and kind of holds the edge up and goes, "I think it's time to go, or you're going to get cut."
Okay, well, I'm going to.
I go and I grab I have my brass knuckle in hand and I go in for a really big punch.
Oh,
I got quick.
Oh,
I got
okay.
quick
I
draw.
was ready. I was just like edging for a fight now.
All right, so as you're winding up that punch, we're going to have to do an initiative check, and that'll be next time. So, so let's wrap it up there with one more, with your noise cancellation, your background noise off, a little more harmonica music to wrap things up in this little fight. Until
Perfect.
next time.
Yay!
All right. Until next time, we'll be back to continue this Shadows over Stillwater mystery. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
When the dice roll high, we touch the sky. But when they crash, it's a belly laugh. Genre play, lighting the way.